It has been 2 years since a local teenager, Drew Claiborne, suffered a spinal cord injury. He was practicing a backflip for the Dr. Seuss musical at Walled Lake Central High School when it happened. The accident paralyzed him from the shoulders down, but now he and others dealing with paralysis have new hope of overcoming it. And it's all thanks to some new technology, and it's a real pleasure to welcome Drew Claiborne as well as Frank Reynolds, the CEO of In Vivo Therapeutics. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So Drew, let's start with you. Just talk to us really, how has life changed for you since this accident?
It's been a drastic change, but we're getting through it day by day. Just simple things like having to get me ready in the morning and doing my schoolwork is harder, but getting through it, yeah.
Now, I know that there are about 12,000 new spinal cord injury cases a year, so tell us about how this new technology works.
Yeah, sure. So, by the way, there's a lot of different types of spinal cord injury. So some patients will require scaffolds like this that doesn't have a drug or a cell. Some will require drugs, some will require cells, and some will require combinations of them. So in Drew's case, he would require a scaffold with probably human neural stem cells, but some type of stem cell that's been developed either in a lab or taken from his own body. And then we would combine them with our scaffold, surgically remove his scar tissue, and then at the time of surgical removal, implant the scaffold, which provides structural support to the existing tissue, and then releases the cells over time.
I know we've got a graphic up there right now, and right now it hasn't been tested on humans yet, but you have tested this on monkeys?
That's correct, yes. And actually, every monkey we treat runs in just a few weeks. The model that we have here, I think we might have some monkeys that we show. We'll have a monkey that wasn't treated and then treated. But yeah, we have over 40 monkeys in our studies, and all the ones that we treat do run in just 3 weeks. And actually, here's one, and this monkey does have human neural stem cells from Harvard, in addition to the scaffold from MIT, and he's paralyzed. He can move his right leg a little bit. He's sitting on it, but his tail is paralyzed, his left leg is paralyzed. And then really in 2 to 3 weeks of walking, but this is 5 weeks, this is our pilot study. And of course in history, you'd never even got an involuntary movement after treatment was provided. So to see them up and walking in just a couple of weeks was really phenomenal.
That is fascinating. Drew, what does it make you even feel like just hearing about the possibilities that come with this new technology?
It just gives me hope, and it shows that it'll help more than just myself, and it's huge for everyone, yeah.
So, Mr. Reynolds, how soon could we see this actually being tested on humans?
So we have an acute model of this going into humans later this year, and then we have a model for the chronic injury. You know, we're partnering with the cell industry, and the FDA has recently provided guidelines around FDA approval process, which makes us to believe their cell industry is probably still about 3 years away from combining their cells with a technology like this to get into humans for testing.
And Drew, it really is incredible. How is your health right now?
My health is great, actually. I've been doing a lot of therapy and gaining muscle in my legs, and I've gained over 4 inches in my thighs, and yeah, just pushing and trying to gain as much muscle as possible.
That's terrific. I know you have so many people supporting you, a wonderful family. I was reading your website. He has a great website, and there's a blog. It's got some blog entries from your dad. I want to read one of them. It really kind of sums up, really, I think, your spirit. His dad says, Drew is incredible. No matter how the ride is going, Drew is not phased. It's like he is unaffected by the speed, dips, drops, or curves. It's like he is quietly laughing at the rest of us. How do you stay so motivated and positive?
Just hope, and just knowing that just because I can't move or I can't walk, really, doesn't mean I have to stop going forward.
And you've got some big future plans, right? Want to tell us about them?
Yes. I recently got accepted into U of M, and I plan to go to U of M. And a big part of the decision process is we are trying to raise money for that, and other things, and we're having a golf outing July 29th for that. So
that's terrific. And what are you going to study when you get there?
It's called informatics. It's a mix between math and computers. So,
terrific. Well, we know you are going to be a huge success. You already are, and we're going to put all the information for your website as well as all the details on this new technology. We're going to have that on our website, WXYZ.com. Just check this scene on 7 section. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris, over to you.